Guys, welcome to Saturday's After Weddings with Kate. And if you're just joining, you are welcome. I'm super excited to be live today. And who is happy to see me? I would like to know in the comment section. Forget the fact, Kate will just come and say, if you're not serving in the department, you cannot marry me. Just, we are one now. We are one. And please, I would like to know where you are streaming from on the comment section. Please, I really want to meet with you. And who knows? Since I'm still single, I might marry from Saturdays After Weddings. Nobody knows. Oh, but to who it may concern, don't get jealous. All right, on today's section, we are going to be talking about a very crucial matter. And that's because as a coach, not just a coach, a relationship coach, I've discovered that almost 99% of people in relationship are childish. They're not mature. So it's not enough that you identify a problem. It's one thing to identify a problem. It's another thing to bring a solution or proffer solution to that particular problem. And that is what we trust God to help us do. We are all in the class, right? Yes, I'm just a vessel. So we are all in the class today. Student, are you ready? So today's topic says where love meets immaturity, why many relationships collapse. So first of all, I would like to speak about accountability. Accountability. And we're going to define it before I go further. And accountability means being responsible, answerable, and transparent in your action, decisions, and commitments. In relationship, whether romantic, friendship, or partnership, accountability builds trust, breeds maturity, and prevents unnecessary heartbreak. And this is the point where I'm going to speak. There are just few people in this generation who value accountability, and it's one of the things that breaks my heart. And I feel that if you say you love somebody, you should be able to show that level of it's not like you are a slave under that person, but there should be some level of commitment. You know, I cannot just ghost you. I say I'm in a relationship with you. I'll just ghost you for 1 week. Then later I'll not come. That is situationship. That's not relationship. You're in a very big problem. You're in a situation that if God doesn't help you, nobody will help you again. So I cannot just ghost and say, okay, I'll not appear 1 week later, 1 month later that, oh, I was doing a retreat. And I'm wondering, are you mentally okay? How will you say you're in a relationship with someone? Let's just say you're just my friend. And you just ghost me for 1 week, 1 month, then you now come back that, sorry, I was retreating. I want to have time to myself. Not that we had a conversation about you just isolating yourself for a while. And you expect that things will go well. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because we have this issue coming up. And they're saying, oh, the guy no longer has interest in me. See. Then when you ask the guy what happened, the guy said she just stays and she doesn't come here and she doesn't pick my call. And she was saying she's not in the mood. There's this thing people call Ogbanje spirit. I just feel that, then I used to debunk it that you can't say a lady has Ogbanje spirit. But this counseling field has made me understand that some people behave like there's a spirit controlling them. Because I don't understand why I will say I love a guy. I'll just ghost him, then come back and say it's my mood. What mood will make you not to even pick his call or text him and say, this is the reason why. This is the reason why I've not been taking your calls. This is the reason why I've not been doing that. We find this among ladies. Not that I'm attacking you ladies, but I just feel that sometimes we need to take ourselves. What is controlling us spiritually? Because it's no longer a physical thing again. Those things ladies call mood swing. It's spiritual. A lot of them are spiritual. You don't pass mood swing something. It be like something they control you somewhere for your village. But I'm going to read the book of Romans. Talking about accountability, I'm going to read the book of Romans 14:12. It so said, then each of us will give an account of ourselves to God. So Even God values accountability. As a child of God, you should value accountability. So, if God expects us to be accountable to Him, hi, how much more His image? You are created in His image, right? So, we should be accountable to people we love. So, let's understand what accountability means in case I'm speaking too much grammar. Accountability in relationship means being honest about where you are, what you are doing, and how you feel. This thing I'm about to say, I came across a video online where a guy was calling, though is kind of, they said maybe it's a comedy, it's not real. The guy was asking the lady, "Where are you?" She couldn't speak because she was in another man's house. Then I came across a video. You know, this generation, people know how to put nonsense online. The girl was having sex with another man while she was picking her fiance's call. You know, this generation, you know, sometimes I talk, people feel that I hate you people, but devil not sit down for some people brain. No. Let me just continue, because if I say what is you know, the Holy Spirit helps us, right? So I said accountability means being honest about who you are, where you are, and how you feel. Right? See, I feel that I should be able to talk to my fiancé if I'm not comfortable with some certain things. I will not pile it up. So unfortunately, people like us that may be free to say we don't like this, we don't like that, we are seen as, oh, this person is too rude, she's too forward, she's too this. You value that one that will just sit down one day and ghost you forever. So it's good that you be free to discuss. So, see, some relationships are too professional. You are too serious, eh? I'm not saying you should not be intentional, but where you are frowning, brother Ascend, where you are frowning too much in a relationship, is it tongues that you use to put the person in the marriage? Speak English. Converse. See, converse about real life issues, because I understand that one of the problems in relationship, especially people, Sister Oliwanje in church, the issues with some of your relationship is that you are not free to express yourself. Speak. Someone asked me a question. That is it okay that people in courtship discuss about sex? Why shouldn't you discuss about it? Some of you are too holy, you are at the back, please. You know, on this live session, I say there are some things I'm just trying to, you know how you would hold yourself. That's what I'm doing on this live section today. So why is it that I can't talk about sex? I mean, no. About your sex life. Have you had sex? You know, there's some conversation that is real. So that you don't say they deceive you. Because all the while you have been saying, how many men of God have you listened to? How many dimensions? I'm not saying that you people should not discuss spiritual things, but sometimes calm down. A human being. You are conversing with a human being. And you are operating on this earth realm. There's someone said that it's a sin. I heard someone say that it's a sin when you're in a relationship with a man, right? And at some point, his manhood rises. So what is wrong when his penis rises? Is if he tries to do something. That's why we call for discipline. But you will not say because the man has physical attraction for me, is a sin, then I should go. When I not go born for that marriage now. But there are things I will not say is for counseling. But I just have to chip in this online because of some religious people. People are too religious. And for back, now they cancel people. Don't cancel more than 10 girls. Please, let's be open, okay? Be open. Express yourself. Ask him, is that thing working? Is it working? We are going to do, that's why we are going to church now. I thank God for church. Churches are not doing fertility tests. Is that thing working? No, before you say the guy deceive you, you didn't ask question. You didn't ask questions you were supposed to ask in that relationship. You were not free. Is it working? Is it standing? Because as I have observed that as we sit, I'm not saying you're going to have sex with me. I've not seen any kind of this thing move. It's supposed to move. I'm supposed to know. So that you will not say that before you know, people put it on church and pastors. Where I come from, we discuss about things. healthy things. And there are things you should discuss that is not a sin. Do you understand? Because even while the angel of God came to Mary, she said she was still a virgin. How would that be possible? So Virgin Mary had a conversation. She had a conversation. So are you holy in this dirty generation? Are you that holy that you cannot have conversation? Then you now enter marriage and say the man deceived you. How? How did he deceive you? You now enter marriage and say the lady deceived you that she was a virgin. Did you ask her? We should be free to ask, are you a virgin? Are you a virgin? Have you had sex? I hear people asking questions about body count and stuff like that. Even if I'm not okay with it. But sometimes you need to ask questions so that you will know where the person is coming from. If you can go on with that person, you will go on. You will know that, okay, I'm doing this not out of pretense. It's because I genuinely love this person, regardless of their past. So stop saying anybody deceive you. You didn't open room for honest conversation. You were always saying how many message you hold. I'm not saying you should not hold hands and pray. More talk. Now human beings now go born for that marriage now. Won't he touch you? Won't he touch you? Kai, I want to celebrate wholesome sexuality. I love you, man. I love what you do. In the Christian this thing, I love it. Because people pretend a lot. You have to say these things in counseling. We have to be real, right? Let's not fake it. Nobody speaks about purity like me online. As far as I'm concerned, I've not seen a youth that speak about purity like me. But if I'm spilling this fact, it's because in my feed, I've seen a lot of things and it's not right. You ask a guy, ask the woman, did you converse? Did you ask him yes or no? So why would you accuse the man that he's pretending that his manhood is not working? So let's move to the next phase. I just have to be plain to you people. Now, taking responsibilities, we are talking about accountability in relationship. What does it mean? The second part is taking responsibility instead of making excuses. When you are wrong as a lady, see, ladies, the day you people will admit that you are wrong for once, but just know that day, maybe trumpet will sound. A lot of you cannot agree that you are wrong for just once. The guy has to be the one to say sorry. It's a wrong narrative. It's very, very bad. See, the hallmark of maturity is that you are able to take responsibilities for your action. I'm sorry. I know I did it. Ladies, if you say I'm sorry, you will not die. You will not die in this life. Oh, ladies, are you hearing me? If you say I'm sorry, they will not kill you. They will not hold your neck. Learn to say I'm sorry. Learn to apologize. Take responsibility. Okay. I was asking someone, why is it that you were not here at this time? This one, I'm not in a even personal relationship with the person. We're supposed to have a section with him. Why are you not here? He fled up. He's here. It's this one. Don't blame me. It's Nigeria, that one. I asked you why. It's just that, is it that people went to school and you're not learned? Some people went to school and they're not learned. I'm asking you a simple question. Why are you? That's why some of you fear exam. Even with your expo, you fear exam. Because simple question I asked him, why are you here? You are blaming, what's my business with the government of Nigeria? If you had woken up early, you would have been in that place. But if there was hold up, you say, I'm so sorry, ma. As I was coming, there was hold up, and you were saying he was flaring up, and I was like, this one, the person that will marry this Shara. You know, when some people converse, I'm sorry to use this word. I just see a trash can talking. Sorry, we are in the studio. We're in the studio, so we allow a lot of things. There are people behind the scene, so I'm not going to call this section, right? So when some people speak, I see a trash can. Do you know why I say trash can? I'm not trying to talk down on people. Like, it's just there as if now, dirty. They don't have, the brain is not swept. Some of you, after this section, you need to sweep your brain. Because I know when I said this, some of you come and drag me now. And what have I said? What have you listened to that I said? So sometimes it's good. Take responsibilities. I'm sorry. And that's why a lot of relationships and marriages are failing. You did something wrong. You are not taking responsibility. I did this. I know. I'm sorry. It won't repeat itself. Even if some people say it will repeat itself, but it will repeat itself. It will repeat itself. That event will repeat itself. But we should just have that mind that, if I do this, I'm not going to try to shift blame, because that's what the generation do. They try to shift blame. It's my village people. I don't know. They say in our family, when that anger comes, that anger doesn't belong to you. You love it. They're saying it's our bloodline. How will anger be a thing that you accept that it's part of your bloodline instead of to chase it out? It shouldn't be part of the thing. There's some things they're saying, that's what we did for our family. Now so you decide today. It's not how you are. The fact that a pattern exists, I don't know why I'm even saying this. The fact that a pattern existed in your bloodline. Oh, Jesus, why am I saying this? We are not in the deliverance section. Yes, we are actually in the deliverance section. The fact that some patterns reoccur in your bloodline doesn't mean that you should carry it. No. As some things you allow it to go, it should not continue with you. It should die with the last person. Right? Because I hear some people say, and that's how we are in our family, where we vex like this. You have a bad character, you're hiding it on family lineage, this thing. Some of your forefathers will be in the grave crying because of how much you have lied. If you have a bad character, own to it so that people will help you. Some people is your upbringing. In fact, I'll say a comment on my post, of which we are going to be discussing in next week, in our next week live section. We're going to be discussing about a lot of comments on my this. We are going to be talking about a lot of comments. So I want you to tune in. Okay. So I saw a comment. I knew that girl was from a bad home. She's from a dysfunctional background. When you see people from a dysfunctional background speaking, you know. So instead of getting angry, you school them. Some of you who are raised to school people, don't be bitter against people you should school. You are called for a generation. Don't be bitter. You will not be able to help them. Share this generation that have bad mouths. They can be in a hut or in a gutter house and be typing nonsense online. So will you hate them or rather pray that God should deliver them from poverty? Because poverty makes you angry. Some people are hungry. When I see their comment, I know they have not had me. They've not had a nice meal. But subsequently, we'll start giving people meals. People that come to insult people will pay for your meal so that you eat. Because sometimes hungry makes you angry. And when you're not supposed to be hungry, when I'm hungry, I get angry, actually. So I feel some people are like that. I'm just excusing you. So let's continue. Then we are talking about what accountability means in relationship. The third point is submitting to correction and growth. So the other day, someone was telling me that I was jealous, actually. I and my friend went somewhere. Mind you, he has been my friend for years. So it's not like, it's just friend, not relationship, not dating kind of. So he took me somewhere and he told me he was going with another lady. I thought you invited me somewhere I came. So we're supposed to go back together so that we would gist. So I was angry. Thank God I met some persons that I even know there. So I was talking to them. As he was going, he was waving me. I was very, very angry. You could see my face and he was going with another lady. I was seriously angry. But let me tell you, it was not his fault. Because when he asked me, he came to me, I was greeting someone that I knew from time past. So he now came and asked me that, can you be able to wait? They are speaking to first timers. Can you be able to wait for me? I was not angry. I don't understand. What do you mean by that? You understand? So the next day while we were speaking, I saw my fault. Because sometimes we need to admit that we are wrong. So on the other hand, he was actually also jealous that me, I went to be talking to other people. Shall you see? So some little issue will cause some people have even stopped talking because of little issues like that. But we had to discuss and had a quality conversation about that, and we recognized our faults and we changed, right? Now, I want you people to understand that accountability is in control, right? It's not you having control over somebody. See, let me tell you, it's because this generation is full of pride. That's why they think that accountability is that they are controlling you. So what is wrong if I tell my leader in a department in church that, sorry, ma, I will not be in church today? What is wrong with that? You'll be like, that church, they control you. Who tells you that church, they control you? You were evil spirit, they control you. Never deal with that. The best set of people to control is even church. Some of you need it. Because all through your life is spiritual powers that has been controlling you, not even good powers. So, you know there are good powers. So, when you are accountable to people, just know that they are not controlling you. It's pride that is telling you that When you tell your leader that, sorry, I'm not going to be around, is that they are controlling you. Why is church saying that? Why is your leader in church saying? You know why I'm using church? Because it's church that you people have problem with. This generation. When your leader in church is telling you that you did not communicate to anybody, you will not flare up. But in your office, you will not dare miss office without calling your boss. But why will you take the things of God for granted? I just feel that the reason why some of you are where you are is because of how you take service to God. Because now how you carry me, I'll carry you. If you carry me anyhow, I'll carry you anyhow. You expect to make God too kind for your matter, carry your matter personal, where you myself not carry matter personal. Sorry, I have to use pidgin so that you will understand. Okay? My worry people will understand. God cannot take you personal. You wonder why it seems like it's some people that are actually doing well and you are, how you take carry God matter now. Do you understand? Same with relationship. Nobody's controlling you. If the girl asks you, babe, because now babe, there's a bit use this, I don't know why. Babe, where are you? And this girl is controlling you. See, your friends can be a red flag to me. See. There are things I'm not going to say that, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. You know, some of you in that relationship, your friends are the problem. You are telling your guy where you are per time, or you are telling your lady where you are per time. And they are saying, why will you always tell them where you are? They are controlling you. That girl don't charm you. Anywhere you see a relationship that is working, anywhere, one person don't decide to play mumu. You don't decide to say, I go be mumu. But it's not good. Two people should also play the mumu, because one side where that person go weak, you will also help now. You understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? But the mumu I mean for this generation, not be mumu, na maturity. The mumu, when they talk, say, if relationship or marriage go work, one person has to play mumu. Man, I tell you, the mumu not be mumu, na wisdom. It's because this generation is foolish. That's why you see wisdom as being foolish. Yes. Because what is wisdom now? It's not looking foolish in this generation. And I'm wondering, God, why? God, why? So I'll start crying like our former president's wife now on this show. God, why? Why people not even mature? Why people not even mature to know that this is wisdom? That I'm vulnerable to you in a relationship doesn't make me cheap. Excuse me, guy. That girl that is vulnerable to you, that she can tell you her pains, or that guy that is vulnerable, I'm talking to girls also. That guy that is also vulnerable to you, he's stupid. Don't take advantage of people. And that being open to you doesn't mean you should play with their emotions. Because I noticed that a lot of children are in a relationship. So, you know, again, a lady now accepts your proposal after chasing her. Then you are now like, you're now seeing her like one thing. She's been vulnerable to you. You're now feeling like, even ladies do that. Ladies do that more, sorry. The guy is coming. See, let me tell you guys. No beg too much. Anyone will not leave him. Because the one way beyond not supposed to stress you. He go give you that green flag. And ladies, it's not stubborn hair that proves that you are expensive. That thing you are doing like chicken, that cock. You know all those cock they are pursuing? That's a childish thing that you are doing. Because if you know he's the one for you, if you know he's the one for you, you're not supposed to stress him too much. So that I ain't go say, if I know from her to get. Wait. Guys, let me tell you the truth. That lady that is forming hard to get, she's also praying hard that you get her. I want you to understand now. Here's the balance. So, ladies, don't allow him chase you too much. Just calm down. You might drop your pride now. Drop your pride. You feel marry yourself. This is not me talking down on ladies. I know men are wired to chase. But I don't feel they chase you like saying two chickens, they chase each other. Why? You know, don't see where this thing they pursue themselves, two fowls, they run. Na cock they call him, they see he will be pursuing the other, and that one will be running. And you know, and then he will not climb that one, or that one will not mellow down as if he's not enjoying it when they are mating. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what some of you are doing. When I see some of you, a guy like you, that's what I see. I see you like that chicken running up and down, that you will still enjoy it later. Why love someone and you are running like a chicken? So please, please, Just know that I was trying. What brought me to this point is when I was saying that accountability is in control. Eh? It's not control. Don't allow that your bad friend deceive you that because your lady know where you are part time, she's controlling you. That's an evil friend. Oh. He will not allow you marry well. Oh. He will cause issue. So it's vice versa. So it says, I love you to be truthful even when it's uncomfortable. Right? So let's talk about the role of trust. Trust is the foundation. Yes. Without trust, relationship crumble. Trust is built through consistency and accountability. So, number one way to build trust is keep to your word. See, I don't know about other people, but I feel sad when people don't keep to their word. Even if you are not going to meet up, but communicate ahead of time. Keep to your word. Be a person of your word in that relationship. Be a person of your word. Then communicate openly. I've even explained that before I got here. You see, don't hide your mistakes or intention. And also, both of you create a safe space in your relationship that people are able to talk about your mistakes without being judged. Ain't nobody can't judge too much. No judge too much. Allow your partner speak. Because at times, that person you say that person lied to you in that relationship, the person didn't lie. It's just that you didn't create that safe space where the person can be able uh, to be open and tell you that this is my mistake, this is what I've done in the past, this is this, okay? And also be predictable in integrity. Right? Let your yes be yes. And don't betray private conversation. Let me tell you my story. I courted someone who everything he will go and tell his mom. Don't marry a mommy's boy. God forbid. I will not marry a mommy's boy. I'm not saying you should not love your mother. In fact, I will love your mother past you, but if you're a mommy's boy, you are not for me. So every conversation we have, he will tell his mom. And I observed that, but I was saying, okay, there's a way I can talk to him. You understand, even if it means me talking to the mom. But let me tell you what made me pull away. I was operating his phone and I saw a group chat, their family group chat, where they were all discussing with the mother, they were discussing the brother's wife. That flag red, they do like this. Bing, bing, bing. He's beating that flag. I just say, the love come out from my eye. Everything like me, factory reset. I'm not in a relationship anymore. Because how will a mother-in-law with her children be discussing her son's wife in a WhatsApp group, saying things about her? That's a red flag for me. Right? So whatever you have in private, don't go and be telling people everywhere that this how this guy is, this how this lady is. Some of you, your parrot mouth makes you to talk about that little issue you have, you go and tell your family member. Then you not marry the lady, you see why your mom will start hating her, or your sisters or your siblings, and you are saying that you don't know why they hated her. It's because the quarrel una get where una talk. You carry and go tell your family. They might not forgive. That's why it's not everything I tell my family members. If some things happen, some friends do something to me, I will not tell you. So that you not go and hate on that person, because it's possible that I can forgive you, but they will not forgive. I've not seen people like that. You have moved on after the person hurts you. The other person you told have not moved on. So please, let's be private about some things in relationship. Proverbs 11 verse 13 says, a gossip betrays a confidence, but a trustworthy person keeps a secret. 1 Corinthians 4:2 say, it is required in steward that a man be found faithful. You are found faithful. It is required that you are found faithful in your relationship. So, let's talk about the trust breakers. What breaks trust in relationship? Lies. Even small one. There's no small lie now. Secrecy and half-truths. Inconsistency, manipulation, and emotional games, yes. So, there's one of my friends that wants to get married. He was about to get married and he has a child. So one of the questions I asked him, I said, did you tell the girl that you have a child? He was like, no. I said, what are you waiting for? You will tell her now if she want to marry, let her marry. If she don't want to marry, let her go. Because anyone that will marry you will not hold you by your past. Yes. The one that is for you will not hold you by your past. I'm telling you. And this is the hard truths. I know. Some religious folk will come to my comment section. I know they even see your comments. There's some comment I don't look at. This is the one I will not send you. Some people say they don't send you. Man no talk some words, and street language. So I want you to know something today, for those of you in relationship, that trust is not automatic. It is earned. Trust is not automatic. So be that person that they can trust. Let's talk about the danger of childlessness. Childlessness destroys accountability. Childish people avoid responsibility. They prefer to blame others, play victim, or act out of emotion instead of owning to their action. 1 Corinthians 13 verse 11 says, when I was a child, I spoke as a child, understood as a child, thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. So don't become a child forever. Put away childish things. Scripture says, when I was a child, I behaved like a child. Some of you are not men. Some of you are not women. You are not mature for relationship. When I see you, I feel like singing you a lullaby. They say, little boy, baby. That's what I feel like singing for you. Because you are too childish. Signs of childishness in relationship. Silent treatment. This generation. Oh, his name is Jehovah, Iron Breaker. This is where we break it. This is where we break the head. I will break it. That thing, I will break your leg, break your head, break everything. That silent treatment that you will give in relationship that makes you feel important. So giving that person silent treatment means you are important. God forbid. If you jump person like me, but we'll not go ever talk again. Seriously. Silent treatment makes you feel important. You are not important. Hi, God. If silent treatment make you feel important, you are not important at all. You are not important. Because why should we keep quiet on conversation we should have? Why should I say, let me just, if you not talk to me, I'm not going to talk to you. Our children be that. Now when we do small, we'll do that drama. Now when we do small, we'll do that drama. Then you withdraw. That makes you feel like a big boy, a big girl. Come on, baby, you be. We'll sing for you. We'll go play baby sharp to do for you. That's what you need now. Then, number 2 signs of childishness in relationship is always wanting to be right. They are always right. Oh, mini. Alpha. Only you. Sometimes I would just feel like say, what's that song that was very popular while I was growing up? Aganchawa. That's what I feel like singing for some people. You are always right. No, I don't know how to sing that song. I feel like dabbing for you people. Because you feel you are always right. I need to bow for you. You know it all. Nobody can correct you. So, if you refuse correction or feedback, how will that person be open to talk to you in that relationship? So, be able to just open your heart. Sometimes it's not easy to hear the truth. Though. It's a pain. I'm not going to lie. Now, I married 2 points in one. I said always wanting to be right, refusing correction or feedback. I added it. Making decisions out of emotions. So before you know it, you're not going to do it again. Some of you have that relationship you had now. How many times have you broken up and come back? 10 times. For one who values commitment, if you break up, you don't go with that time. Let your yes be yes. Don't use emotion and say, we are done. Then later you now say, actually, I was on my period. Why are you people using period to be devilish? You don't know you are dealing with someone's emotion. Why? Don't be devilish. Please. Now let's look at the last point. It says, seeking attention instead of solution. See, if I talk that one, let's just move. Now, what maturity looks like is Number one, apologizing sincerely, admitting faults quickly, communicating respectfully, even in conflict. That one no even days you. Me, my own, I know that if my friend is watching right now, at this point, is a point that will hit me personally. I'm a very sincere person. I don't pretend. So this point hits me, but I will explain it. Communicating respectfully, even in conflict. So sometimes I get angry, I'll say, um, we need to clap for some men, they try. They're trying because it's men that take it more, right? I know that some ladies that take it, but I feel that in this part, men take it more. Because someone is just shouting for you. Somebody's daughter is just shouting for you when she's the one that is wrong. Why is she shouting? I the one that is saying, baby, calm down, please. Now, baby, what will I buy for you? What will I give you? Men are not they spoil women, but when I consider the spoilers, that is very good. It's very good. I'm not going to speak against it, but also you as a lady, be open. Okay? Okay? Don't see, be open, but don't overstep your this thing. That you are angry doesn't mean you should talk out of points. Sometimes it requires that I keep quiet. And I notice that when I keep quiet, my friends are not happy. I don't know why people around me, when I say I will not talk, they don't like it. They want me to talk. And if I talk, it will be a problem. I just called somebody's name. You know yourself. So, maturity doesn't mean perfection. It means growth. So, as you are building, you're understanding that person, you are knowing their do's and don'ts, and you are growing also, right? So, why accountability matters is that it builds safety. Both partners feel secure. It fosters growth. It prevents suspicion and mistrust. So I want to ask you, watching this live section now, can your partner trust you that if he says, where are you? And you say you are in AYA. Can your partner trust you enough not to think that you are in Bajingba, still a lady? Can your partner trust you enough? So this is time to redefine your relationship. Check yourself. It's a call for reflection, not to judge anyone, okay? Now, it reflects your relationship with God. Luke 16 verse 10 says, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. So it reflects your relationship. Some of you that you are not accountable, I just know that you don't know God. No matter how heavy your tongue is, and you're not accountable, I know that you don't know God. If you know God, you study his nature and character, and you know that God values accountability. Okay? You know that God values accountability. Some of you, you are here. Some of you are even confused because today you see this one on wig. You say, this one has the kind of wig I want a lady to wear. You see this one with jean. You say this one has this one. No focus. Pastor Ocholi Okutepa was speaking in a conference where youths, a singles meeting, where he spoke about having a singular eyes. And that's the problem of this generation. You lack focus. You lack focus. Yeah. Photo. Everything. You cannot be trusted. And you say you're a child of God. You're a child of God. And you ask more than how many sisters out in one church. You're a wicked person. Let me share a story of something that happened recently. This is someone I know. The guy knew he was going to engage another lady months later. He went to ask another lady out. And they announced his wedding in the same church that the lady is. See, if not for God, some of you guys, if I catch you, I will lock you up for what you do to our ladies. I will lock you. Because you can't hide under the disguise of a church brother and be hurting sisters up and down. And then you make these girls leave the church and say church brothers are not this thing. Because of why? Oji kokoro longer. Your eyes cannot even stay in one place. Different ladies. Stick to one. Ladies, if he asks you out, go and tell your pastor. If it's your church and you ask you out, go and report him to the pastor. At his back, go and tell pastor that this guy just asked me out. So that they will call. I just called someone behind the camera. I just called this name. Yes, tell the pastor. Yes, if you like off camera. When he asks you out, tell the pastor that see brother John came and met me and he said this. Yes, because if that lady has told that pastor, the pastor would have asked that brother, you asked this sister out, why have come you are saying we should announce your wedding, right? So that's another part of accountability, please. How to practice accountability. Be open about your struggles. You don't need to pretend to be perfect. Some people pretend to be perfect. See, a guy met me and he said I should tell him about myself. The first thing I told him was that I'm a very stubborn girl. Yes. I told him I'm a very, very stubborn girl. Very stubborn. Very stubborn. And I don't pride in that, but what I'm saying is that I'm very stubborn today. I said that when I give my mind to a thing, I insist on that thing. That's the stubbornness I'm trying to say. So I was open about a lot of things. I told him, me, I cry a lot though. They want to talk before I cry. So you go, ma, how you go there? Do you understand? There are things I had to open up to him that this is me. So be open, okay? Don't pretend. Some of you that you are well. See, do you know why a lot of you are heartbroken right now? Sisters, let me tell you the truth. The reason why you're heartbroken is because you went ahead of time. You don't dey wear polo, go wash, go cook food for your house so that you can call your wife material. Any man you go marry, you go marry you. In fact, these days, men no dey even marry girls wey sabi cook. So just hold yourself. No be to dey form wife material. Ever marry, you don't use you finish. Two says, invite your partner into your process, not just your success. So I'm of the opinion that, see, your partner should be part of your process. Then submit to mentor or spiritual authorities. That's what the generation don't like. Don't be in a relationship that you are not submissive to a mentor, that you don't have a mentor, you don't have spiritual head that is accountable for that relationship. Anytime you just enter a relationship, tell your spiritual head, your mentor, or who you hold to high esteem, right? That you can respect. Set boundaries and communicate expectations clearly. Then learn to say, I'm sorry and I was wrong. Learn it, ladies. Learn to say, I'm sorry and you will not die in Jesus' name. Now, we want to talk about practical reasons why people fear accountability discussion, like why people fear discussions in relationship, right? Why people fear. Okay, or let's just move to practical discussion question. Why do people fear being accountable in relationship? Should I continue? So we're going to be talking about practical reasons why people fear discussing about accountability in relationship. One, see, this is an open question you should ask yourself. How does immaturity affect communication? What are ways to rebuild trust after it's broken? How can we help each other grow in maturity? Right? So lastly, before I close the curtain, I will say love without accountability becomes manipulation. Love without accountability becomes manipulation. Accountability without love becomes control. Did you hear that there? Accountability without love becomes control. True love is seen when both exist in balance, trust, maturity, and transparency. Ephesians 4 verse 15 says, but speaking the truth in love may grow up unto him in all things. But speaking the truth in love may grow up into him in all things. So let's be accountable in relationship. I think that's the problem we have. If we're accountable in relationship, childishness will be avoided. Accountability keeps love stable, trust keeps it safe, and maturity keeps it growing. I'll read again. Accountability keeps love stable, trust keeps it safe, and maturity keeps it growing. So let's avoid childishness. Let's avoid that talk that if he doesn't call me, I will not call. You are a baby. Strive in this life, but strive not to cut a foolish person or a childish person. I want you to strive not to do that. If it doesn't call to check what happened, are you okay? That doesn't mean you are cheap. And for ladies, remember I said that saying yes immediately doesn't mean you are cheap, except the person you are saying yes to is not mature, right? Right? And there's no need for them dragging you up and down, okay? Okay, let's be real. Can we be real? Pastor Kola will say. Let's keep it real, okay? All right, at this point, I think we'll draw this card thing. And next week, I'm going to be with Winner. Yes. We're going to be talking about, not talking, we're just going to be discussing about some of your comments online so that you know that we are with two people who will review your comments. And we have heard your cries, your insults on my comment section. And we are going to come and answer you. We're not fighting you back. We're lovable people, okay? I love every people. And in case, I want to tell you this. In case you are hungry, the reason why you comment any on my comment section is because you are hungry. Just DM me. I'm the CEO of Cafeoli Foods. I will give you food. Don't cry too much. Stop crying. This generation, people are too bitter. Don't cry. Eat first so that we'll know either you are talking from a clear eyes or another eye. So see you next week live at Saturday Sap with K. Bye bye.